Yeah, we're still having a look at the wicket. It's been relayed, so we're still having a chat what we're going to do about it, but we'll see.
How's it, Kuni? Kuni, already people are talking about South Africa's top six as the most informed top six of the tournament. You know, you've played in a lot of top sixes over the years. How does this one feel different, if at all, and how does the form feel different?
Yeah, I think we're doing really well as a batting unit. We've worked really hard in our game the last couple of years. It's only one game into the World Cup, so it's hard to say how we're really going. Even though we batted really well our last couple of games, but it hasn't been over a course of years. It's only been a course over a month or a couple of months. So yeah, I think in order for us to be one of the best, we need to still be a bit more consistent, especially in tight games like World Cups. And yeah, that will determine actually how good we are.
Quinny, you've just spoken about the top six, but obviously you guys have Marco coming in at 7. There's been a bit of a debate about, people wondering if he's a good enough batsman at this stage to bat at number 7, or if he's not a better number 8. And JP Dumini's also said, you guys have a lot of confidence in him. What's your thoughts on Marco, where he's at with his batting at the moment?
I think he's doing really well. For a guy at his age, he's got a lot of experience ahead of him in the batting department to help guide him. So he's doing really well I think he's very talented. He's a big hitter of the ball, plays spin really well, and he's looking to improve every time. So, I think just give him a chance. He is still a youngster. It's not like the rest of us who are all probably above the age of 30. So let him just grow in his ways and in his position. I'm sure he'll be a great all-rounder for us one day.
Quinton, every time you play for South Africa, it's a special occasion, obviously, but a game against Australia in the World Cup seems to be bigger than most. Would you agree, for South Africans?
I think it's just because you're playing against such a strong team. I don't think it's any different from playing Australia to any other team because it's a World Cup. Can't take any games for granted, and because Australians and us have always had a great history, a good competitive background. So yeah, I think that's just what it is. I think both teams are going to come out fighting tomorrow, and whoever makes the right choices under the pressure will be the stronger team at the end of the day.
Quinton, having watched Australia's struggles against the 3 Indian spinners on Sunday, knowing this surface, having played here once for South Africa and then once for Lucknow, do you think you'd be tempted to bring in Shamsi to try and make the most of Australia's sort of struggles against spin in that middle over period?
Yeah, I think obviously it's obviously been a thought in what the selectors are thinking. But in saying that, I've also seen those same guys who struggled in the Australian team also destroy spinners in the IPL and stuff. I think that was a spinning friendly wicket in Chennai. So I think naturally, most other teams who are not from Sakana could have struggled, because obviously the Indians have got really good spin bowling attack. I've played against a lot of these guys like Warner, Smith, Marnus, Maxi. These guys really play spin really well in general. I think it was just that one game. That's the way I see it, especially here in Lucknow. I don't know what wicket we're going to get. I was here during the IPL, and the wickets, we got different varieties of wicket and play one certain way. So it could come out, and it could be a seam-friendly wicket opposed to a spin-friendly wicket. So, I'm pretty sure the thought of process of bringing in the second spinner is in, but we'll see tomorrow.
Quinton, just going back to your earlier answer about Australia and South Africa, can you just elaborate a little more about how different the South African rivalry is with Australia, say, compared to your rivalry with England or India or some of these other teams?
Well, I'm not too sure. I think it's just a big rivalry. I think it's just international cricket. It's just the way it is. Both teams are strong teams. both got big egos, both want to want to beat each other. So I think that's what it just comes down to. Whoever comes out, like I said earlier, whoever comes out and makes the best decisions in the bigger pressure situation will probably be the winner at the end of the day.